There we go. There we go. Man, OBS, every now and again, it just really trips you up. Thanks for that, Prodigal. So good to see you all. Welcome in. Thank you, Prodigal. Thank you, Drums. Congratulations on being first, Prodigal. And thank you for the subscription. Happy wedding anniversary to you in 3 days. That's amazing. Congratulations to you guys. I am so excited to be here playing a big, hugely updated Dicey Bugs build. I saw patch notes for it and started to salivate a little bit. Just so you know, you're playing in what is now an outdated version. We just didn't get a chance to publish the new. No worries, no worries. I'm excited to play what we've got. So let's strap in. Let's get comfy cozy. Let's try and capture some bugs, shall we? We've done this several times. I don't think there's a whole lot we need to address. Although we do have look at all these little tabs up here that are here now. Love all this. I love seeing all these good friends. Okay. No, I pressed. All right, maybe quit shouldn't be there. Why is quit there? Hey, Blades, good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, I thought this, for some reason, I thought these were, wait, hold on. Okay, that's why I thought, because the settings is like its own screen. So I was like, oh, okay, like, dude, you could still click on quit in the settings menu. How you doing, Blades? Welcome in. Tie-dyed, good to see you. Welcome, Trash Game. Yeah, hold on. I just want to yeah. You can hear the sound effects. So those don't turn off when you're in the menu. So that's fun. Yeah, I don't know how to actually really get out of here without thinking about it. I guess I could go back here. But like I'd expect like an X or like a close or something. Anyways. Also, quit being in the bottom right is a little bit strange. You'd kind of expect quit to be off to the side and like play to be the primary CTA, right? So, you know, that would be something to investigate. Let's go ahead and dive in though. 0 out of 10. We have reset our progress. We have our 3 lovely aphids. I can't help but notice this new thing. And look at the patch notes. It looks like you're gonna have some dice customization. Oh, look at all that! What are all, dude? You can't actually have all of these as real thing. Like, there's only like 6 symbols in the entire game right now, right? Like, you're gonna tell me you have all these built? All right. Now what's up here? Yes. Cute. Oh, super cute. Mises Persicay. Home, none, stats, encounters, captures, recruits, losses. Love it. Oh, so now I have field guide enabled. Why wasn't, wait, hold on. Main menu. Okay. All right, whatever. Weird the field guide is like there, but not. Anyways, I love this. Great design. I think the only like thing about it is like this hand is kind of sneaking in a little bit and cheating into the, but like not a lot. We're getting really nitpicky and saying, oh, there's like a little bit of a tangent here and a little bit of a tangent over here and over here, but like that's so minor. I love that. Other than getting the consistent stroke width. Man, looking good, you guys. Look at all this. I'm seeing some restrained typography usage. There's definitely, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different typographic styles, but there's at least enough space that it doesn't feel crazy pants. Like, looking good. Looking good, you guys. Started to feed drums and it's paying off. I love it. Oh, I love the sound effect there, the zooming across, very nice. The map rolls across. I don't know if that was in the last version or not, but I love the map rolling across. Be aware that I was previously Agent Technology. No, I didn't know that. So you just changed your name because it looks like your account is still a couple years old. So, following since June 2024. Wait a minute. Over a year. Jiminy Christmas. And then Prodigal just a short week later. And then Blades from in April. Wow, we got the old crew here. My goodness. That's wild. Good to see you. How are you? How's life been? Oh, shut the front door. Look at this pop-up. Swamp battle against 3 swamp units, and it's gonna, I'm assuming when I like fight them, I will be able to know those are the swamp units. I've been waiting for that for so long to make any of this, like any sort of decision for me to make. Ah, that is so great. Such a fan of that. I saw that in the patch notes and I was really excited for it, and it does not disappoint. Okay. Oh, I know why this is kind of seeming a little bit off to me. I think the circle on the icon is going to the left of the text. So like it has a thinner amount of margin on it than the text does. And if that got scooted over, then that would bring it in line and reinforce that visual shape. I get that you might not even want to do it the whole way because eye does tricky things with circles. You might only need to bring it like a little bit, just enough that it feels the same but isn't actually the same pixel width across. All right. Asking you shall receive. I love it. Choose a mixed set of rewards. Well, that's also new. I haven't seen that. Oh, and look at this. Look at this little chapter thing. Oh, what a cute little icon. Okay. Battle against the boss unit. Rad. We have the shop. Oh, we have consumables and equipment. Purchasable now. Before it was just bottles and die faces, I think. If not at full HP, removes all debuffs from the party member with the lowest HP. On attack. Whoa, interesting. Okay, so it will cleanse the weakest party member if you are also hurt. That's a tricky one. On attack. Okay. Ally KO. If at full HP, decrease the strength of the opposing leader by 2. That would go crazy with some of the other ones. Like, I tried for a long time to make a build with that one bug that on death, like, reduces the strength of all the other bugs by 2. Paired with that would go so hard. Increases the strength of a random party member by 1 on ally KO. Okay, interesting. Really cool. Big fan. Big fan. At the cost of a friend. Yeah, totally. Okay, I want to go for this mixed set reward, so we'll do a desert battle. I love that we get to see what those are now. What are you? I don't remember these guys. Okay, we got a new tutorial. Let's take a look at this. Ice cream cone reward. Ice cream cone reward. I'm not following. Also, look, new biome. Amazing. Player units. These are your party members. Keep them safe. If a battle is lost, they will go bye-bye forever. Oh, if a battle is not lost, not if one gets knocked out. Okay. Excuse me. I'm a little confused why we're using purple now instead of black like we had in the previous screen for the tooltips. Okay. Might deals damage to the opponent equal to 100% of this unit's strength on KO. Whoa, that sucks so hard. Okay, so we don't want to KO these things. We want to. I like the little crown on here, by the way, too. I think that's a recent addition. I can see that being really good for showing who is the leader for people who are not as familiar with it. I saw a game on the App Store that looks like this. It's called Super Auto Pets. It has a very similar look, doesn't it? Absolutely. Okay, we're going to catch. Yeah, Super Auto Pets definitely has a similar look. Gameplay is wildly different, but I totally understand the initial impressions here. Okay, clash. Okay. Sorry about this encounter. This is rough. Why sorry? What's sorry? Why are we saying sorry? All you gotta do is be a god tier gamer. Catch all the bugs. What's the problem? Denied. Win a battle without any enemy units triggering their primary ability. Hilarious. All right. We're gonna swap out one, and then we'll just hold on to the other two. It would be fun to do like a full run with that team. That would be fun. But we'll forbear. I like to exaggerate, makes things more dramatic. Yeah. I love that. Okay. The only thing. Okay. First off, the might is almost busting out of that circle, but not quite. So it feels like it either needs to actually extend the bounds of the circle and go beyond it, or tighten it up a little bit. And then also, I want to be able to hover over it. So, and I know this is starting to get tricky with interaction patterns, but I want to be able to hover over it, because if I'm 10 runs later and I haven't seen a mite since now, I'm going to be like, oh, shoot, that's right. What's the mite's ability? I need to be able to see what that ability was. And I guess maybe I could go to the field guide? Yeah, okay. I can do that. It's a little roundabout. I wouldn't even mind like a home filter bar on the top, right? So like have, you know, desert, swamp, forest, all that stuff. Up at the top, you click on those. Oh, and then you could get really intense and start saying like triggers and abilities and stuff. I don't know. Probably not going to be all that big of a deal, but gut impressions. Field guide, yeah. Oh, look at all these new bugs! Dung beetle moves the opponent to the back of the line when they're attacked. Oh, that's cute, because you, like, get repulsed by them. Very cute, because they're so smelly. Can only be captured during the first 5 turns. We've got to move fast. Oh, but we're out of bottles, aren't we? Oh, shoot. Opponent move. If at half health or less, heals self by 25% of this unit's max HP. Interesting. So, when you get this guy down in health, you don't want to move your crew around. Okay. All right, I can dig it. Hey, Endo, good to see you, friend. How are you today? Welcome in. There we go. How's life been for you, friendo? So we're gonna nuke you, attack you, because there's no like penalty to just having something get knocked out. Only if your like whole team dies is there a real problem. Okay, so kill you. So now we're locked in. This dice is doing nothing for me. All right, go ahead and attack, and then you can attack, and we end the turn. We're gonna move forward, strengthen, clash. Gets the attack. Oh no. Dude. Brutal. I just could not get anything on that dice. Are you playing as both sides? Yeah, that's like the whole point of the game is you play as both sides. So you have your team and then you have the enemy team. You have to use all of the enemy actions for the turn. All right, we'll swap it out. That was awful. It's like we have our dice down here. Good, this carries across. Lovely. And the silhouettes, if you haven't caught them, I see that. That's nice. So I have to have them attack, and I have to have them move before the turn can end. And then I can do whatever I want with my own stuff. Go ahead and clash. And yeah, we'll catch you, sure. Yeah, it's a very clever system. that we've seen in some other games like Dice Folk, which is one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. And I love seeing it brought in here. Every time we check this out, Drums and Prodigal take this into completely new realms of polish and feature sets. It's fantastic. And I just love playing it. I got the achievement, 0 casualties, win a battle without any of your party members getting KO'd, and just chillin', win a battle without moving any of your party members. Okay. So do we want this guy? If at half HP or less, heal self by 25%. I mean, I could see that being handy. We're kind of getting stuff that relates to health and taking damage being okay. I guess it would be good to boost up the fly's health so that his ability can trigger more often. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say a Dice Folk clone. There, especially in like how equipment works, I think is very different from how Dice Folk handles it, and the abilities of the creatures are very different. And the bottle mechanic is very different, and the whole like extraction sort of style where you only get to bring out for your next run whatever you win with, or you send back to base. So I definitely would not say a Dice Folk clone. I know you're saying that tongue in cheek, but to anyone who is watching, I really would not say it's a clone. I think it's inspired by in some ways, but certainly not a clone. Thank you for shouting out the achievements. You got it. The polishing is amazing. Isn't it great? Look how far they have brought this. It's amazing. Okay, applies bleed to the opposing leader. I mean, that sounds cool. Increase the strength of the leader. We could try and pump up strength of the might. Apply lure to the unit of your choice from either party. Becomes the target for the next opposing attack. So we could like throw that on the might. I don't know. Sounds like a bad idea. Equipment reward. Applies focus to a random party member, which deals double damage on its next attack when it exits the lead. Okay. Out of dice, if at full HP, increases the strength of a random party member by 2. Whoa. If at half HP or less, applies a random buff to... Okay. So we really want this guy to be getting down to half HP. He's the punching bag. All right, I'm locking myself into the elite here because I like pain. Look at all these new bugs. Oh, I guess this is the only new one. Tree Hopper. Enter lead, applies thorn to self, deals damage equal to 100% of this unit's strength to the next attacker. Okay, so we don't want them to move. Turn end, if not the leader, applies freeze to the opposing leader on turn end. And then on attack, heals self. Okay. Okay. My favorite part of it is the rolling dice animation. Isn't it nice? I actually really like this arrow animation that you've got going. I feel like that was missing in maybe like the first build, and I commented on it. It feels so good to have that there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you in. And then we'll heal ourselves up. Then there's no reason to move. Go ahead and smash each other. Do we capture the slug? Sure. Why not? It's got thorn. I love that I get to also preview what my health is going to be at the end of this. Oh, fantastic. There we go. Everyone got a huge buff. Regen heals self by 25%. You have thorns now. Oh, that is so cool. And then we can move. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Support attack. That kills him, which will move him. We all get buffs. Again. Wow. That's rad. That feels, and then we can put a lure on our guy with the thorns. Yeah. we catch him? Nah, let's just clash. Awesome. That was a great fight. That fly is going off the rails. If not, the leader applies freeze to the opposing leader. Actually, I think that'd be really good for this group because we kind of just want him to be in the lead. You guys are going to go to the moon with this, right? This is a great little game, a great product. Got our shop here. Turn start applies freeze to the opposing leader. Jeez. Out of dice applies thorn to all allies in front of this unit. Enter lead if at full HP removes all debuffs from all party members. Any of those could be really cool. Golly. All right, what's our next equipment reward? Applies blind to the opponent in the opposite position on turn start. Okay. Turn end if at full HP applies a random buff to self. Battle start if the leader applies shield to all allies, but it's only once. Okay. Oh, jeez. Do we just like go full slug bomb? So the name of the game here is delay, and then by the time Slug moves into the lead, they will have been so slowed down that Slug will be so wildly buffed up that he just Giga Chad Slug rolls over the entire team. That's the theory. Consumers have gotten better. We do normal speed to see projectiles. Yes, sorry, I just noticed that, Tie-Dyed. My apologies. Projectiles are my favorite animation, though we on fast mode, so we can't see them. Interesting. Okay. People actually now want to do consumables. I mean, maybe like mutants or something. Maybe the mutants do. Okay, so he's going to buff himself. Thorn. Brutal. Ugh. Okay. Opponent out of dice. Oh no, this is going horribly. Stop it. Gosh, I guess we throw bleed onto him and ranged attack in. This is not going well. Okay. Throw bleed, double bleed. Not gonna do anything. Okay. Great. Everything's still fine. We got freeze on him. Prevents the next attempt to move this unit. Oh! That's not what I thought it was. Okay. So we're going to just straight up attack here. And then he gets double attack. And then we move back. And then he will buff. Oh, jeez. Dude, I am not getting what I need here. Yeah, okay, getting regen on him is a big deal. He has so much damage. Why did I just take my own damage? Ugh. Okay, there's a chance we pull this out. Ooh, 1 HP. This is fine. KO an enemy unit with a party member that's at 1 HP. Yeah, let's buff up Fly. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right, that was very close. Very close. Oh my gosh, look at these new die faces. Applies confusion to the opponent. Receives damage equal to 100% of the unit's strength on its next attack. That's why we took the 4 damage. Okay, great. Sneak attack. Leader attacks the opponent with the lowest HP. Interesting. Applies a random debuff to the opposing leader. Okay. I guess we'll take that and throw it on. I mean, sure. Yeah, whatever. Reward. Barely grasped that one. Yeah, that was really close. Applies a random buff to the party member of your choice. That could be a big win. If at half HP or less, increases coin amount by 1 on out of dice. Whoa. That's like every turn you could be getting a coin. That's crazy. Flies blind. I think we just throw that up. Okay, shop. Let's get a bottle. I keep on debating whether I should try and throw Thorn with Might or debuffs on the Might. Probably that one. It's a little weird, but I think it's a good idea. Hat Party. Apply equipment to all of your party members. Reroll? Nah. What even is reroll? I didn't know I could reroll. Shiny Earthworm. Turn and heal self by 25% of this unit's max HP. Jeez. Yeah, that would go hard in this group. Okay. So we're going to strengthen. We're going to fight. And then none of these guys do anything on attack, so sure. Ouchie. That was a lot of ouch. Okay, this is going to get me into buff territory. And then we can wait, we were already shielded. Oh, well. Cold as Dice. Prevent an enemy unit from moving. Okay. Now we're getting more buffs. Leech. Put me in, coach. Apply 3 buffs to one of your party members. Regen, shield, and thorn on over there. Great. Was it with this out of the ordinary stream schedule? I know. I have been trying to this is such anti-synergy. I did not realize what freeze was. I've been trying to do Tuesdays recently. Ever since I got my employment. Apply the same buff to all of your party members. Hive mind. Love it. The big problem has just been can we catch him? Oh, he's gonna heal up. Call. That is so mean. Yeah, I've been trying to stream on Tuesday evenings, and then if I can, another time throughout the day. It's late tonight because we had a neighborhood event. We were at a pool party, and I just did not have access to a clock, didn't see what was going on, so we're late. That's why. Employment, that's what I missed after a full year. Yeah. Yes. We after our last game jam made the big announcement that I just needed to buckle down and get working on finding employment that could provide for the family. So that's where that landed, and we've been there since January. It's been a wild ride. Crazy that Fly is just so surviving all this. Like, we took some real hits here. And we still did great. Ooh, shiny, capture a unit variant. Yay! I'm curious why the achievement says capture a unit variant rather than capture a shiny. What are you guys cooking? What are you guys doing? So much healing? Yeah, that was a lot of healing. So if I swap out the Might, does the Might go away? Or does it go back to base for me to use? I'm probably not going to do it because I've got the hat. Excuse me. I've got the hat on him. But this really is the right call for that section there. And then we've got, man, shiny Earthworm, man. That is so straight. Just every turn healing 25%. I also think it would be really good in this team, but I'm just going to send it home. Just going to send it home. Buff up the Might. Shiny's copyrighted. Okay. Shoot. Oh, man. Brutal. All right. We're in ads. We're going to take a quick break. Everyone go take a rest. Go get a drink. Go do the things that you got to go do. We'll be back in just 1 minute. All right, welcome back. You never ever lose a unit unless you lose a run. Okay, interesting. That is the only circumstance in which you lose a unit, is losing a run. Okay, good to know. Scorpion that was harassing the wife so it got knocked out because I flow a jiggly Jar Jar to this. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I love this. I love being able to see the units because I can think, oh man, this team would be so good if I just had the earthworm, right? Now I can actually figure out how to dive into that. This is so cute. Love the sound effects. Very cool. I love that one. I don't know why. I just love that one. All right. Little QOL things go so far for real. Good to see you, Nicholson. Welcome in, friend. Hope you've been doing well. Okay. So let's attack, clash, and I'm actually gonna take some risks there. Attack, clash, nice. Move forward, and then lure onto him. Then we'll have to move again. Got regen, I love it. This is the wrong direction though. Dang it. I think this guy, oh, if you're the leader, increases the strength of self. Okay. Opponent move, good. Guess we can do this and get a heal. Sure. So in the book, you unlock the ability to see the silhouettes of enemies, and if you capture them, it details and colorizes them. If my observations are accurate. Yeah. You know, I've even seen, I don't know, I've seen other games do it where it's like, this is all question marks, and you still have the silhouette or something here. I kind of like getting to see the information still, even without the capture. This is very clearly signaling that they're not captured, and then you also have the jar there, so I think it works. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack here. Oh, we'll catch. Totally we'll catch. And then clash. There we go. Love it. Sure, and we'll throw the next attack onto the guy with thorns. And then strength, attack. And then, yeah, we're good. Go team. Point taken, KO an enemy by using Thorn. Love it. Send the caterpillar back. Of the strength after attack strat you got going on. Yeah, it's being a fun little build here. Oh, that's right. I only pick one. Oh, I always forget you can only pick one. Shoot. All right. We've got full hats here, and we've got full dice. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting rid of random movement, but I think we could just go for a bottle, re-roll. Deals damage to the opponent of your choice equal to 50% of their strength. Interesting. Stagger. Applies stagger to the opposing leader. Stagger receives double damage on the next incoming attack. Could see that being cool. I don't know. We're not going like really big punchy build, but, you know, double damage is still nice. The idea was that you have seen the info already in battle, so why not keep it? Sure. Yeah. When a boss die is used, its effects are applied to the boss rather than the leader. Okay. We got hardcore music going in here. We got the metal. We got the Doom Slayer about to kick down the door. Don't get greedy. Can you tell me what the consumables do? I didn't even look at them. Yeah. I don't have full consumables. It's true, because I don't know. I was thinking, is it more valuable to get something on the dice or get the consumables? I think one of them said silence or something. I didn't even catch. Madness is out to get. I know. Madness is super scary. On opponent move, if the leader attacks the opposing leader. So we want to get him out of that space. So we'll go ahead and throw bleed down. We'll get the supporting attack in. Sure, we'll do a heal. Should have done the heal later. Everything's fine. Not to worry. I just didn't. Okay. What do you do? Move deals 1 damage to all opponents. Oh, Lord. Okay. We'll go ahead and attack, and then you can have him ranged attack into... Oh, I should have done that first, huh? Darn it. Oh, well. Live and learn. Okay, so now we can attack. Great. Heal. They get their support attack off. He gets thorns on and moves. Okay, great. Your slug keeps the mantis in front. Yeah. It's the slug has been a bit more of a hindrance than anything else. I won't lie. Okay. What's the correct ordering here? We can lure onto him. Nice. So we got the shield on him. There we go. Easy. Easy. And then the opponent moves, so our fly healed. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why you all get so worried. Look how fine it all is. Good, we got that, so now we're getting more buffs. This buff strategy is working really well. Tanking fly being the buffs, it's doing a lot of work for us. Nice focus. Yeah, for real. Stop hitting yourself. KO an enemy unit by using confusion. Love it. All right, end the turn. And then do that. Get more buffs. And then heal. We could start like swapping in some other folks. Might. We just win, right? Do we try and capture this guy? Might as well try and capture him, right? There's not really a reason not to. All your movements are perfectly calculated. You know, I don't mean to brag, but I am kind of an expert in games like this. Okay, so we move back. We attack in, and then we get to capture. Oh, but it's not the first 5 turns. All right, we'll just do that. Victory! We did it! All right, we beat a run. Choose your loot. We're still going? More health on the fly? Let me read the patch notes to you. Adds starter dice. Adds expert mode. Adds battle hazards. Adds Steam achievements. Enemies can spawn with equipment. You hid the entirety of Act 2. How very dare you? And I'm absolutely tickled pink. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. May want to swap out the slug. If we get a full another act. If at full HP applies a random debuff to the opponent on attack, that's nice. If not at full HP, applies Thorn to all allies behind. Okay. That could also be really good on this, but I mean, a random buff is also fantastic. Exit lead applies bleed to a random opponent. Nice. Those are all very cool. Decreases the strength of the opposing leader by 1. Applies focus to the leader. Applies a random buff to the leader. Okay. Great. What is Sandstorm? At the start of each turn, lure is applied to a random unit for both parties. Is there like... So that's rad. I love that there's like this extra modifier here. Is there any reason I would not just avoid this like the plague? Like, is there an increased chance of shinies over here? Boy, we have not caught a lot in the forest and done almost nothing in the swamp. Die face reward, mix set reward, die face reward. 1, 2, 3. And this is only die face reward equipment. Okay. This seems like a good path. Well, I'm just curious why I would choose to go to a place that is just harder. Okay. If the leader attacks the opposing leader. Got it. Can only be captured if the unit is the leader. Fair. Turn end removes all buffs from the opposing leader. Yes, that was a very good... No! Dang it. What a bummer. Sure. Random buff. Great. I like giving incentives for stage hazards. Yeah, like that would make a lot of sense. Sneak attack. Leader attacks the opponent with the lowest HP. Okay. We do that. Okay, so that will lure will trump sneak attack. Interesting. Okay. Love it. Great. Perfect. No, that was a thing I could have used. Dang it. I'm so used to just not doing that. Okay. Ooh, big focus. Nice. Okay. And... let's try and capture this guy. This guy's scary. Turn and remove all buffs from the opposing leader. That's such a nice support bug. And then we'll throw a lure down on our might, I guess. The attack off there. Great. Putting on the fly that heals. Big brain moves. That equipment so be. Yeah, this thing is really strong. The slug did not, you know, if I wish I had red freeze. But the fly part of this build's going off the rails. Even when I don't, like, do things in the right order, it still works just fine. What are the conditions and rules for catching? You have to get them underneath a certain health amount. I kind of want to replace the slug. Because this guy doesn't care if he's in the lead or not. I think we send the slug home. Okay, I like that animation. That was very clearly saying slug is going home now. Cool, more health for fly. So yeah, you just have to get them under a certain amount of health, and then they're catchable. So now we do need to get something on you. If not a full HP applies thorn to all allies behind this unit, that's probably going to be like never. If the leader, no. If the leader, no. Attacked, if last party member alive increases coin amount by 1. I mean, that's cool, but not... I don't know, we'll give it one more reroll. Out of dice, if last party member alive, decrease the strength of the opposing leader by 2. I mean, that's cool. Odds are decent they will be the last one alive in that event. Opponent out of dice, if at half HP or less, applies thorn to the leader. Okay, kind of like getting some reverse buffs happening here. Last party member alive applies confusion of the opposing leader on turn end. And that's good, just always having confusion on them. I just don't know that they're survivable enough where they're going to be tanking all that many hits. This is probably a bad idea, but let's just go for it. So now we want to get him also to half HP or less, so that when the opponent runs out of dice, all of a sudden, this guy's getting thorn every turn. Some buggos have extra... Yeah, that's true. Some of them are like, this bug has to be in the lead, or this bug can only be captured within the first 5 turns. That sort of a thing. So get leech, confusion, leader attacks, and opposing leader counterattacks. Leech, I guess. Get some more survivability. I like that it's breaking past instead of just being close, right? Like it's breaking the bounds of the pill that's up here. I think I'd still prefer it to be smaller just because the color is so hard to like pick out contrast-wise. Apply stagger to the opposing leader, which we have not even applied yet. Revives and heals the KO'd party member of your choice by 50% of their max HP. Okay. Love it. That's crazy. Never a dull moment with Fox, always making bad ideas. For our benefit, you know. Move heals all party members by 1. Interesting. Okay. Then turn start if the leader, great. And then exit lead attacks the opponent with the lowest HP. Oh, that's cute. Assassin bug. Okay, hilarious. 9 damage. Jeez. Okay, so stagger. Okay. Get the attack. And then we shield. Oh, I don't want to move them, though. Exit lead. Oh, so we really want you to be stuck there now. There we go. Can I capture you? Yeah, there we go. Love it. All right, go ahead and attack. And you can move, I guess. Sure. Great. So we'll get the buffs moving. Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. Get confusion on you. Bop. Good. We're set up really nice here. Oh, rear attack. Leader attacks the opponent at the back of the line. Really interesting. Okay. So go ahead and attack. Get buffs. Rear attack. Shield. And then you can move. And then you're going to attack into my shield next turn, but you're also confused. So you end up taking 7 damage. I take 9. Seems good. I guess we have to move him, don't we? Yeah, the maggot's given a lot of shielding to him, but I'm also not, like, terribly concerned about it. Smack him down. Shield. The maggot's cool. Like, I could see that going really hard. There we go. 24 damage. That's going to leave a mark. Have a unit with focus, attack a unit with stagger. Rad. All right, send the assassin bug back. Bottles? You go with strength on the might. Okay, let's grab a couple bottles. We have a cave battle or just easy rewards. I'll take easy rewards. And then we can do deal damage to the opponent of your choice equal to 50% of their strength. Also seems pretty strong. So go ahead and throw that on. I really want to get like an extra dice. Fully heals leader. Attacked if at half HP or less, applies shield to a random party member. And that's cool. I think we actually take the consumable here. Yeah, I guess so. Weird. I thought we basically have a team of pests. Flies, mites, and stink bugs. That's fantastic. For the first time I can actually say that this is a cozy game because I'm on my couch cozied up. It'll be being entertained by Fox. That's hilarious. I really like this. And honestly, you are doing really good on that cozy vibe. Not cozy in terms of like Stardew Valley, but in terms of like my daughter could play this. Right, this is a very friendly atmosphere, low stress in terms of, you know, it's all turn-based. There's no huge reactions. Everything's pretty friendly and approachable. Like I think that works. Let's go ahead and start roughing you up a bit. Do I want to catch you? I'm feeling pretty confident about this team. Now, what are you doing? Out of dice applies a random buff to a random party member. Interesting. Mirror attack. Party member of your choice attacks opponent in the opposite position. Love it. Perfect. And then we can just nuke the fly. Yeah, that seems good. My fur-old loves playing this? I totally believe it. 100%. So we just got rid of their buff. Love it. Turn and removes all buffs from the opposing leader. Perfect. Okay. So, get smacked. We smack you back. Buff everyone up. Move. Ooh. But we're going to get rid of his buff at the start of the next turn when we have thorns. So, feeling good. Shoot. I really wish I could undo. I was thinking, it's not going to matter anyways. I kind of want to see what happens if I click on it. It was not the best idea. So we can, get some damage in at least beforehand. There we go. Peace out. And then clash, and we can capture. We don't have a dragonfly yet. It can only be captured if both parties have used all dice. Oh, wow. Oh, we could revive this guy, though. Live and let dice revive one of your party members. Love it. Stinky Buggo is coming in handy. Yeah, Stinky Buggo is doing great. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do that. And we can capture. Hooray! That's really mean because you have to apply his ability before you can capture him. Let's send you back. 4 health. Choose your loot. Okay. So, choose your loot I think this is a big part of it. It's up above and fades into the background when all the movement is down here. And it also doesn't necessarily imply you can only choose one, right? I could choose both of them. So what could be really helpful in selling this is, you could make choose your loot a little more visible, but I think you're going to get more mileage. Like if I hover over this, everything else like grays out and gets like an X put through it, right? And then like text underneath says, choose this one or whatever, right? Or pick or choose. And then the rest would visibly enter into a state saying, hey, we're not going to be here anymore. I think that would be very helpful. Choose a loot. Sure. I still think the text fades into the background way too easily. All right, let's grab some consumables. I want to go into these next two fights strongly. Remove all debuffs from the party member of your choice. That is good. Apply regen. Apply burn to the opponent of your choice. Receives damage equal to 100% of the unit's strength. Jeez. Choose only one loot and watch others poof. Yeah. Remove all debuffs. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a good idea, but we can give it a shot. Let's go to the elite. An earwig. Ew. If the leader decreases the strength of the opponent by 1 when attacked. Ouchie. So what happens if I like make the attack here and then cleanse? Okay, so that doesn't count for the damage debuff. That is not a debuff. That is a stat alteration or whatever. You get enough regens and Leech who needs a heal die anyways. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Apply blind again, attack, and then we get the buffs. Oh no, we don't get the buffs because it didn't count as an attack? Hold on, it just says on attack. It doesn't say anything about dealing damage. Excuse you. Attack should 100% get triggered if blind is on the character. They're still attacking. All right. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Throw confusion on you. That seems like a good idea. Can't do that. So we'll trigger this. Jeez. Attack. Then you get hit, and then apply confusion. Purify. Perfect. Attack. Focus target, sure. So now you're thorned. Move. Ranged attack. Okay. Doing okay. Getting rid of the buffs. Attack. Attack. Buffs. Oh, we can capture. We can just capture. Let's just capture. Got it. All right. Love it. There's the elite fight. If the leader decreases the strength of the opponent by 1. That is really cool. Really neat tank there. I'm going to throw them into the collection. And before we go into our boss fight, we're going to go ahead and take a quick ad break as Bezos approaches. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you all. And we will catch you after these smooth messages from sponsors specifically selected to match your or someone close to you's preferences. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. It is great to have you. Dice made out of bugs seems illegal only if you're a coward. Both, that's why I made a game called Buggy Dice. It sounds like a D&D player's nightmare. Bugs made out of dice that use dice made out of bugs. All right, oh, we got someone with equipment jumping in. So here's a question. If I capture that and then add it to my team, does it come with the equipment? And if I send it back to base, does it also come with that? That can't be right? Like, it's got to take the hat off when it goes back to base. So Snail is the boss. Enter lead, apply shield to safe. And they're just chunky. Okay, if not the leader, applies regen to all party members. Oh, jeez. And then we got the caterpillar. Okay. All right. We're gonna stagger, strengthen, and punch the heck out of you. Sheesh. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I could have just not done that, and we could have still ended the turn. Darn. I really want to knock out that caterpillar. All right. What does summon do? Move the boss to the front of the line. Okay. It's just not quite gonna be enough, is it? Okay, all right. Could be worse, could be worse. Only you had consumables that could kill it. I guess maybe I could have in the before times. Let me go ahead and buff up. You, I guess. And then debuff. Do that. Rear attack. And we can do that, and that's also a miss. Okay. All right. Strengthen. You gonna attack me? Man, we're just like not doing any damage whatsoever because of that caterpillar, and I just have not. Okay. Whoa, attacking doesn't get rid of sleep? Oof. There we go. Get out of dodge. And then move. Okay. Okay. And turn. Okay. So attack, buff, attack, move, we're healed. Great. Love it. And then we'll cleanse all the buffs. Okay. Great. We will get that. Move forward, and then you can attack him. Great. So now we're there. He heals up a little bit. Love it. Get rid of the shield. Purify removes all debuffs from the boss. Well, we'll just go ahead and do that after this. There we go. Sounds good. I'm feeling pretty confident. We've got the 2 big supports off. I think we're going to be okay. I think this is going to be just fine. In fact, I have a bit of a problem where I don't want to use this now because he'll be too... Okay, we could do that. There we go. Because he'd kill himself, and then we can capture him. Yay! Like a boss. Capture a boss unit. Hooray! We got him. New catch. Enter lead, apply shield to self. Get back on back home. Oh, so we do get to take their loot. If not, the leader applies regen to all party members. I mean, that is really strong. We're just actively trying not to move, so we could just take the bottle. Are we going to do a 3rd act? Did you build a 3rd act already? This isn't... Jeez! Whew, okay, we'll do the 3rd act. Goodness gracious, never doubted you. Fox for more than 10 turns. You've been doing all these in Photoshop? That's crazy. Not full HP applies Thorn to the party member with the lowest HP on ally KO. The half HP or less moves the opponent to the front of the line. That could be cool. I could see that comboing really well with Fly, right? Because you're just attacking him, but he's constantly healing himself. Turn end, apply shield to the party member with the lowest HP. Rad. Okay, let's get a bottle. Let's grab 2 bottles in case we want to capture an entire team. At the end of each turn, all units take 1 damage. That's cool. Where do we want to go? I mean, that seems like a good path. Mixed set of rewards instead of die. Like, we're doing fine on die face. I really need another dice by this point in order for die face rewards to really be enticing. Or to be getting, like, more rare die face rewards, but it kind of seems like they're, you know, evenly dispersed. So we'll just do a rando battle. Maybe next time you play, we'll have Twitch interactions. That'd be fun. Game is scheduled for September, so you need to hurry up. Oh, okay, we got a moth. Applies sleep to the opposing leader on ally KO. On attack, if at half HP or less, place Thorn to a random party member. Interesting. Okay, so you want to kill him fast. Water Strider, if at half HP or less, heals self by 25% of this unit's max HP when it heals. Interesting. Okay. So it's like kind of the opposite of the Fly, in a way. So Stagger... Shield, you can go ahead and attack him. That's just great. Beefiness. Do you want to move backward? I don't think so. Just attack. And then... Sounds good. Love it. Shield, attack the shielded thorn dude, and punch. Love it. Love the kill revive. Yeah, right? Like that was so slick. There we go. And he's at his 50% threshold for his opponent out of dice thing. Okay. Purify. Love it. Confusion on you. This is so silly. Love it. All right. Yeah, let's just start punching. The dice are finally for it. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of these fun revive setups here. There we we go. Get all the buffs. Remember that whole like strategy we had about getting buffs? Look out, capture 15 units in a single run. Wow. Yeah, I think we just send you home. There we go. Equipment goes with them. Like, I wouldn't mind a little animation of the equipment like flying off of them. Like when they get down here, it gets, you know, flicked off and it flies away while they move in, just to really communicate, hey, this is not going to be waiting for you back home. If it have HP or less, heals self by 25%. I mean, this is cool as well. I don't know how well it would synergize with all this stuff. So we'll just take it, grab another bottle. The Fox Hollow, kill and revive your unit 100 times in a single battle. Ada, we've actually considered that. Polish for sure, yeah, 100%. That's totally a little minor micro moment, but it is one of those little delighter things, right? Turn start, if not the leader, increase bottle amount by 1 on turn start? Jeez. I think we just go with the consumable, man. Because we don't have enough staying power. Quite yet. Okay, well, these are all new. Goliath Beetle. On move, increase the strength of a random party member by 1? And he can only be captured after 5 turns. Attack decreases the strength of the opponent by 1. Wow. That's a terrifying setup. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get you starting to trigger your stuff. Oh, golly. What a nightmare. I don't know how we're going to be able to, like, do this. We're going to be doing a lot of kill revives, that's for sure. Only the best for the final act. I hear you. Oh, I just got thorn again. Dude. All right. Gosh, what do we do here? If we do this, we don't get the buffs. So we have to go like that. And then we have to do that. And we didn't get the shield. Darn. We can catch the spider, though. That's good. We have a multi-revive in our pocket, and we also have revive dice. So I'm not, like, crazy worried. Knocks him out. And you get to punch. Okay. Do that. Oh, not quite enough, unfortunately. We do that, like, that would still be a loss condition, right? Let's just use it. I don't love using that, but it is what it is. Okay, we got the tarantula. To attack. Let's dump that on the might. With the amount that we're attacking with the fly, it would probably be a better idea to dump it on the fly, but good decisions haven't taken us this far, you know? It's the bad decisions that have taken us this far. Beefy stat, yeah. Yeah, +2 is a lot. We got Millipede. Applies a random debuff to a random opponent, and then Enter Lead applies Thorn to self. Okay. These guys are not actually all that scary with our Stink Bug here. Okay. So now you'll be triggering that. There we go. Good decisions are not fun. Complete agreeing. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, regen. Catchable. Oh. Yeah, we'll catch you. Why not? Okay, getting all those thorns up. This is the wrong direction for us. So I think we're just gonna do this. Nullify, love it. Purify the fly. Trigger the mite. Whose ability, his equipment we're not really using pretty much at all. Weirdly enough. Attack. And then move, I guess. Sure. We're going to shield. He can bonk against the shield. Attack. Both parties have used all dice. We can re-heal our might. Then do that. And then we can catch him. Great. Stagger. Confusion. And then he bonks himself. There we go. Easy game. So what does the millipede do again? Applies a random debuff to a random unit. That is very cool. And honestly, I think he would be a better replacement for the mite. Does more damage. He has way more health. We'd be triggering his ability far more often. I think we swap out the mite. And then we can send the Buggo back. And let's start buffing up our flying. That's a big stat buff. To go from like 11 and 9 to 25 and 10. That's a pretty big shift in stats. This party's looking tight. Yeah. Point. I really don't think we need any dice. We do need equipment for this guy, though. Oh, man, it wouldn't be a bad idea to throw that on the millipede, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn our millipede into just, like, more buffs and debuffs, right? Millipede is going to be throwing shields out to someone every single turn and debuffing the enemy team. Sounds fantastic. What does the bee do again? Attacks the opposing leader on entering the lead. Okay. And this guy deals 1 damage to all opponents. All right. You're on bleed. Oh, jeez. That's not going to work well for you. Hey, Queen Anne. Good to see you. How's it been going so far? It's been lovely. Thank you for asking. We're in the 3rd act of Dicey Bugs, something which did not exist the last few times we've played, so it's been thrilling to see what a longer run of this really functions like. Having a grand old time with it. How are you doing, Queen Anne? How are your projects going? How's your life going? Let's see. Let's get a buff, I guess, and then clash. Another clash. And then you can hit yourself for funsies. There we go. Yeah, we are flooding the board with status effects, which is great. Ooh, support attack. Jeez. 40 damage, 1-hit wonder, KO an enemy unit in 1 hit. Wow. This is getting deadly. Sorry, Queen, this game is full of bugs. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, this team is doing good work. Feeling very strong. Oh, and I can't re-roll the bottles. Oh, shoot. Bummer. Okay, battle start. Applies leech to the party member with the lowest HP. Battle start. Turn start. If not the leader, deals damage to all opponents equal to 1. If we could have some way to, like, amplify that, that would be rad. Deals damage to a random opponent equal to 50% of this unit's... yeah, I think we just skip all these. I wouldn't mind a Wild Frost-esque sort of, like, grab this charm and save it in your inventory for later for, like, oh, you know, I don't like this bug. It's not really working for me. I need to swap out the slug. But I don't have anything good yet, but I have equipment that's really good. Let me hold on to it, and then later, when I find the right bug, I can then put the right equipment on it. I wouldn't mind that, because right now that it would draw down the events where, like, I'm just not taking something. Also, if you skip something, even just a token monetary reward would feel nice. Just the party in the direction of your choice. Once again, I don't know if that would really be necessary, but, like, feels not super fun to not do something. Sure, just an extra attack. That sounds good. Elite battle. Bottles are limited resources. Yeah, for real. I go to the bathroom for 1 second and someone got replaced. Yeah. When you're not dying from the heat, things are going really well. I'm glad to hear that things are going all right. Do you fancy the millipede? Yeah. Tomorrow night is a local game dev meetup. Ooh, that's exciting. Want to stash equipments? How much you willing to pay? Honestly, even if you had to pay for it, I could totally see that. Like, buy an inventory slot with gold. I could see that. And you get, like, 3 slots you can unlock over the course of the run. Sure. Attack applies lure to the opponent. Oh, sure. Yeah. Not a problem. Oh, silence. Nice. Already through the armor. Feeling good. Got shield up. Love it. Awesome. Got another shield up from his buffs. This is great. I'm feeling fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. This is feeling like a really solid team. And then, gosh. Oh, you know what? I can't catch. So yeah, might as well just... Money reward for skipping is not a bad idea, sure. Yeah, let's beef up our flyer. Tough wasp destroyed by confusion. Yeah, that was brutal. That was a very, very solid elite fight. Get shield on everyone. Hard to go wrong with that, really. And then I don't have any bottles, and I don't want to risk losing. Not that I think we would, but I don't want to risk losing, so I think I'm just going to take a die face reward I'm not expecting to actually use. I don't know. Small damage? Is that worth? I don't think so. I think we just skip. Okay. What are you, a cicada or something? Giant water bug. If the leader applies confusion to the opponent when attacked. Oh. And the cricket decreases the strength of all opponents by 1 when an ally is KO'd. And on attack, applies lower to the opponent. Okay. All right. Great. Now what is this? Random attack. Leader attacks a random opponent. Oh, that's awful. All right. That was probably the best option there. This will put confusion on him just because. Okay. It's dealing a lot of damage. What's our debuff that we get here? And we did heal up on the fly, which is good. Got the shield. Love it. Gotta get better at announcing things like this, but I updated the early prototype. Oh, no kidding! Several little upgrades here and there. Now, was that for... your platformer where you die? Or for the dice rolling game? Which prototype? Okay. Let's move you forward. Get Leech on. Stagger. Purify my friendo. Nuke him down. Dead. And you're silenced. Yes, out of service. Prevent an enemy unit from using its primary ability. Love it. Let me take damage. Dude, I'm feeling really strong. Like, status effects, really strong. Really strong. Yeah. Rip. I did a thing! Complete a run! All right. For Endless U. Yes, thank you, Endless U. I'm so bad with names. I think you hacks in. Starter die face. Because a run has been completed, you can unlock a new die face to use at the start of future runs. That's such a satisfying reward. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. At first I was like, oh, weird. I'm still getting a reward. This is like probably just they haven't fixed it so that you don't get a reward at the end of the fight. Because there's no game after that, right? No, this is fantastic. I love this. Applies a random debuff to the opposing leader, decreases the strength of the opposing leader, and applies Thorn to the leader. You know, in the vein of what this group was, I think we gotta go with applying a random debuff to the opposing leader. That's such a great reward. Run complete. Well done. Because no battles were lost, your party members can now return with you to your collection. Love it. Because a new die face has been unlocked, you can update the starting faces for one of your dice. Expert mode is now available. You can enable it before starting a run for a more challenging experience. Why? This is the big question I have with all difficulty modes and roguelikes. Is there a reason for me? Am I going to see more content? Am I going to get more lore? Is there a secret ending that's locked behind it? If none of those things are true and it's literally just I'm going to make it harder, I'm probably just going to play on normal every single time because that's the kind of player I am. Yeah, Queen Anne, you can post links here 100%. You did awesome. Thank you. Solid run. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. We took a standard aphid team and built several different team comps that all, in the end, really ended up working. That was great. We caught a shiny. We had our millipede applying debuffs. We had our stink bug removing buffs and applying thorns to our main character. And the fly was just the MVP. Being the unbeatable tank. I mean, the fly might have gone down once the entire game. Fly was crazy, and then throwing buffs out to everyone. Like, sheesh. Music is giving me Persona 5 vibes for some reason. I could see that. I could see Joker bopping over by the stream there. Like, throw all these buttons on a heavy, like, 60-degree angle and explode them really big. For one, anyone who wants a challenge is all we're doing with that. Okay. I would not mind a clarification saying, like, this is purely difficulty rules. There is no hidden content in here. That would ease my ease of mind. I have literally joined Discords and surfed Reddit and everything to try and find, is there a reason for me to do this on a higher difficulty? In the past, so for me and players like me, that would be nice. Don't know how necessary it is. I may just be a very much the weird one. The puzzle platform we're working on is here. Yes, Endless U. There we go. And you got the whole art rework in there with the Mechano Squirrel. Man, wild. Should say for anyone looking for a challenge. Yeah, but like, is the secret boss hit? Is the real ending, the true ending, hidden behind those who really want a challenge? Because that's such a convention in roguelites nowadays, right? Where in order to get the real ending, you have to beat it on the highest difficulty level. This is fantastic. I love this. This has come such a long ways. I think it's taken extremely solid steps forward in being a much better game. Getting much bigger variety with the bugs, more variety with the equipment. The dye customization is fantastic. Polish is going through the roof. The shiny hunting is really, really compelling because the abilities are just like really good. With the secret sauce at the end, nah, I hate that. This is a cool vibes game. Sure. Play for fun. If you want something harder, go expert. I hear you. That's great. I love the addition of the field guide. The little jiggle and the opening on there. I think it's not even like doing an opening animation, right? It's just like shrunk and then expands. But with the jiggle and the speed of it, it's very convincing. I love the addition of the being able to see everything that, like with the biomes of the bugs. This is great. This starts to get a little bit crowded. Like there's little micro improvements that could be done to the UI here to help the spacing and everything. But like overall, incredibly solid. Man, I am so jazzed to see this take even more steps forward. And I'm for sure going to be playing this more and trying to find all the bugs. I'm going to try and capture all the bugs. I'm going to do shiny hunting. I'm going to do all the things. And then I get to customize my dye faces, which is so cool. Now I want to go discover what all these dye faces are. I think I know what most of them are by now. I don't think I know what that one is. The recycle arrows. I guess that's leech, thorns. Yeah. Gain a bottle? Jeez. I don't know what this bug in a circle is. Capture a bug? Run away? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really excited. Spam click. Wait, hold on. Wait, what do you mean? The big version, you could see them attack. Is that not... Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah. Oh, interesting. This is not actually a button. This doesn't, like, you can click anywhere. Rather, this is just a visual and the whole thing is a button. There you go. Head-banging snail. Oh, fantastic. I love this. I really genuinely love this. I think you're taking it in some great directions. This big update is a huge step forward. Getting to see a fully like lengthened run. Fantastic. I love that. It's interesting that the bugs stats scale up throughout the run. So you're kind of incentivized to bring in new bugs into the party. So you don't just have your basic layout that you define at the start, which was a concern of mine. When I have everything, I'm just gonna like pick the bugs that I want. But then because like there was that 25 and 10 millipede, that was such a huge stat increase from the mite that it really made it worth losing the equipment and any prior strategy I had with the mite because it was just so much raw strength improving it. Said this last time, but I'm endlessly impressed on how you have such strong silhouettes despite them all being bugs. Yeah, that's a great point. All of these are very distinct from each other. Like even things that could potentially get kind of close, like the wasp and the bee and the mosquito, you know, all of those could be kind of similar. Firefly and the bee could be kind of similar. The Hercules beetle and the Goliath beetle and like all these beetles could be kind of similar. The millipede and the centipede, really well done drums on that art direction and execution. Yeah. And yet it was a support unit. It was a support unit, but it also like did tons of work. Like it did 40 damage every now and again because we were stacking all those buffs and debuffs. Its effect was going off like crazy. It was fantastic. Man. This is cool. Now, one thing is, what if I want to use normal earthworm and not shiny earthworm? I don't know if I like can do that because I think I only caught the shiny. But anyways, that is Dicey Bugs, folks. What a great time. Definitely go check out the demo if you haven't already. I'll throw the link in the chats. You got to catch it. Okay. Every single time we take a look at this, it's better. And honestly, we were playing on normal speed. I didn't even notice by the end, and the animations were so fast, way fast. Like I'm looking at the store page right now. The animations are substantially sped up from what they were before, and I think that's the right call. I did not feel the need to like speed up the animations in the slightest. I think this is a real winner. As much as I liked Attack on Hex Island, your previous game, I think this is like 5 times better. I really do. Wishlist are appreciated. Yes, definitely go wishlist Dicey Bugs, everyone. Always a blast to watch you play. All right. Well, I'm in a bit of a conflict within myself. Do I keep playing on my own, or do I wait until there's more stuff so I don't have to like reset my progress again? But that is for me to figure out, and for all of you to consider when you get your own hands on Dicey Bugs. Go play the demo. It is so good. Oh, and with that, talk to you later. I gotta go to bed because I gotta go to the gym in the morning tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out, Prodigal. Drums, thank you so much for for building something for us to play. And we'll catch you next time. Take care, Nicholson. Take care, Prodigal. See you, Drums. Thank you for hanging out, Queen Anne, and our good friend, not Agent Technology. I cannot remember the new name. Tie-dyed. Yes. Never else hanging out in the shadows. Appreciate you all. Take care.